Many of us fall into the trap of wanting to please everyone at our expense, at the expenses of our well-being. We struggle to say no every time. Today we're going to be learning how to say no. Hello there, my name is Sophie Sitole, your life coach, business coach, and motivational speaker. I'm your mentor for the youth and young adults, and I help you brighten up your light that already exists. In this video today, we're going to be talking about learning how to say no. Because think about it, you know that one event that you had to attend because you don't want to disappoint a friend? You know that task at work that you had to do, but even though you felt you were tired, or maybe you had to go home but you couldn't say no, so you ended up staying late? Yes, today we're gonna be seeing how we can actually teach each other to say no. First things first, you need to find out why you can't say no. If you get to the bottom of it, actually realizing what is it that's making you not to say no, I think it's gonna be better for you to start learning actually to say no, because there could be many reasons. It could be that you're scared of rejection. It could be that you don't want to disappoint someone, but not actually thinking that you are compromising yourself. You're compromising your well-being because you're doing something whereas you know you don't have maybe the time or even the energy to do it. So once you get to the bottom of it, to say why is it that you can say no to people, even if it's family, even if it's friends, if it's not convenient for you, you need to learn, unfortunately, to say no. So how do we learn to say no? You start small, obviously. So by saying politely, of course, that it sounds like a nice gesture, but unfortunately I'm swamped. Or maybe you can just say, I'd like to, but unfortunately I don't have the time. I mean, people will understand at the end. And after doing that, do yourself a favor. Go back and check, how did you feel after saying that? I am sure you're gonna feel good about yourself. And once you learn all of those, you need to remind yourself that your time and energy and your well-being as well are the most important things among everything. Because the harsh truth is, you cannot please everyone. Even if you try, you will never be able to please everyone. So remind yourself that your well-being is important. Your time and energy are the most important things. If you cannot do something, you need to be able to can voice it and say, no, I will not be able to. Take at work, for example. If you swamped for work and you see that there's a possibility or a chance that you can delegate, do that. Delegate tasks, not only at work, even at home, you can delegate. Even in social situations, you can delegate. Just remember, delegation, it's not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength, showing that you know that you at that time you are unable to do everything. Hence, you asking people to help wherever where they can. With that said, please go to the comment field and tell me what is the one thing that you're gonna say to this week, and I will cheer up for you definitely. Let's get down to it. So once you learn how to delegate and you also learn to go back and check how you felt after saying no, you can also go further and make sure that you teach yourself to can every time politely so saying to the people that you are unable to, and not feel bad about it, because your time and energy and your well-being are the most important things. Always remember that. We can also take advantage of social media, and we can also take advantage of technology. If we've got technology, why not use it to our advantage? I mean, you can just maybe set your settings on your phone to say do not disturb, or maybe set a time aside to spend with you. You know, your you time is very important. If you time yourself to say at this and that time I'll be spending time with myself, then you know you're not going to be disturbed, and you know you're going to be spending time with you, which is going to be productive and, remember, important for your well-being. Once you've done that, you will see that you're actually gaining energy and time for yourself, and also it's gonna be part of you looking after your well-being, because that is very important for you. The other thing that you can do for yourself is that when you get into a new friendship or a new relationship, you can just set boundaries and limits from the beginning to say, this is what I'll be able to do, and this is what I can do, and this is what I cannot do. When you're doing that, you're actually helping yourself, because you know you're not gonna have to repeat that, or you're not gonna have to compromise yourself at some point in that relationship. And the other thing as well that you can do for yourself is, every time when you're being asked to do something, just ask yourself these two questions. Just ask yourself, do you have the time and energy to commit without compromising your well-being? The other question that you can ask yourself is that, why are you saying yes? Are you saying yes because you compromised? Are you saying yes because you feel like you are pressured? And if the answer is no, just make sure that you reconsider, because you don't want to commit to something that's going to compromise your time and energy, also your well-being. And you don't want to commit to something that is going to make you pressured, because you don't want to maybe feel like you're rejecting people or anything. In conclusion, I just want to say to you, remember always that when you say no, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're being selfish. It just means that you're just setting limits and boundaries for yourself to say, this I can do and this and I cannot do. So that's not being selfish, definitely. So please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and remember, you can shine brighter. And out.